Welcome back to Kashyyyk, which is a temperate jungle planet orbiting around a single star located in the mid-rim. The planet has no axial tilt and perfectly circular orbit, causing it to lack season. It has free moon and the center of the planet is covered with a tropical ocean belt which contains a number of islands and large coral reefs. Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge. This time we are taken to the planet of Kashyyyk, where we do have to battle a squad of droids, and to get max rewards we have to use a full clone trooper lineup. As always, I'll cover the modifiers, defeats, show you the teams that I use here to get max rewards, talk about some key mechanics to look out for. So if you're not interested in those, you can just skip through using YouTube chapters below, as always, to two battles. So the first battle will be the full clone lineup, and then the second one will be the full Jedi lineup. But for now, let's just get into the modifiers here. Righteous Retribution, so that is the global modifier for Kashyyyk. So whenever a unit takes damage, they gain critical damage, which is kind of nice, I guess. But the one you will most notice is, especially when going in with a Jedi or some other squad, whenever a unit is debuffed, they recover 10% protection. So this is important to note because both L3 and IG on the enemy side are very tanky. So if you're applying debuffs to them and not doing a whole lot of damage, they'll keep recovering protection and you might stall out the battle. Alright, so moving on, Dauntless Courage modifier for clones doesn't make a whole lot of difference, to be honest. At least running 501st, maybe if you have Bad Batch, that modifier really boosts your team, but with 501st they don't have a whole lot of buffs going around, so you don't get really much of a boost to your team. Protocol, so that's the droid modifier. Again, not really something too crazy here. They get some extra offense and they have something with target locks, recovering protection, but yeah, nothing really that will help them much. Now let me just show you the feats we have to go out and finish today. We have to win after evading 10 attacks. Now, unlike last time when we had the evasion feat where half of the enemies, their attacks were unavoidable, so it was very hard to evade attacks. This one actually is very straightforward because we've got three AoEs on the enemy side and they all can be evaded, so getting evades is not going to be a problem. And then of course we do have to win with a full team of clone trooper units and attack out of turn 20 or more times, which it's not going to be a problem either using clones or Jedi or something. Attacks out of turn should not be an issue at all. Alright, so this is a team I'll be going up against. Obviously, if you do have Bad Batch, I'm pretty sure they will work better than 501st, but even 501st can get the job done. Now I'm going here with Rex lead, just provide us a little bit of a extra bonus turn meter whenever we do get critically hit. And then his aerial advantage obviously is the key ability here, because clones themselves, they don't have a whole lot of firepower here, especially as mentioned before, L3, IG, those guys are very tanky, very hard to take out. So aerial advantage will do most of the job here when it comes to finishing off enemies quickly. Then it's just some speed on Rex, doesn't really matter all that much. I think the enemy is not that fast anyway. Then we've got 5s. Obviously from his unique there, he has counter attack chance, again helping us get those attacks out of turn done, without paying much attention to it. And then of course the other unique where 5s will sacrifice himself when another 501st ally is defeated, which it'll happen very quickly, pretty sure. And then Echo here, because of his unique, again he will be attacking out of turn, assisting whenever the other clones use basic ability. And then his AoE grenade can actually stun droid enemies, but again, because of all the cleansing on the enemy side, even if you do land their stun on them, it won't last very long. Arc Trooper, more attacks out of turn, has a chance to counter attack, and then the turret that he puts on the field as well is called to an assist, so plenty of attacks out of turn here, so you don't really have to think about it using this kind of clone squad. And then the 5th clone, probably it probably doesn't even matter. I'm just bringing in Cody here because he's got this mass assist, so again more attacks out of turn. I don't even have all mods on him. He's like what, gear 10, but it doesn't really matter. You just need 5 clones here. 501st will carry this anyway without any issues. So we go going first, no issues. Use form up, booster meter on your guys. As you can see, we got here quite high turn meter down on HK and 3PO and Chewie. So landing stuns on them will help because they will take a turn before IG can cleanse them. But however, there you go, resisted. And then of course L3 as well can cleanse. But anyway, any sort of stun you get on these guys is always helpful. So what I do here, I just start pinging away at L3 first because of her health equalization. So whenever another droid allied would fall below health, I think 1 health, right, then she would equalize health with them. So there's no point of taking anybody else out until you take L3 out, because you just get stuck. So here I lost already 5. He sacrificed himself. I lost Cody, he's gone. So still just keep going, keep pushing here. As soon as you get L3 out, then we will be able to unload aerial advantage over on 3PO and Chewie. But for now, I'll just keep pinging away. Okay, come on. So there you go. I could use aerial advantage there on 3PO and Chewie, but it wouldn't take him out because L3 would equalize health. So I'm just taking L3 first out. Started pinging away on HK. Use aerial advantage now on 3PO and Chewie, so they lose their main damage dealer. And then I'm just going to go after HK now, because you know he can do some big hits on you as well. So just keep going, keep pushing. There we go. We're getting lots of attacks out of turn. Another 4 map. See if we can get some stuns going. Okay, here we go. All right. Obviously, there's C-3PO. He will just escape from the battle. So just use aerial advantage there on IG, and there you go. Completed here the clone battle without any issues. 501st can handle this and themselves. There we go. Got full clone squad feat and as well attacking 20 times or more out of turn. So obviously got this evading attacks feat to done. So probably got quite a few options here. Obviously, if you do have Master Luke or Master Kenobi, I'm sure they can get the job done. If you don't, you can still use Jedi Knight Revan here. They've got enough firepower here to take these guys out. However, because of the global modifier, you may a little bit struggle to do a lot of damage because you're on his basic. He's applying potency down, which is a debuff. So every time you're calling Yoda to assist to do some hits, L3 is very tanky. Will be regaining protection back because of that potency down. That's why I'm bringing in Jedi Knight Anakin, because on his basic attack he can land healing immunity, which will obviously then prevent these guys to recover protection health, and then you'll be able to burn for them, because otherwise both L3 and IG are very tanky, so it'll take a while before you burn for them. And there we go. Otherwise, standard team here will be spreading foresight, evading attacks left and right. So let's first put Master's Training on Anakin just to boost his potency, just to make sure that he lands the healing immunity on everybody. Going after 3PO and Chewie this time, because he's got a mass dispel, so I don't want him dispelling my buffs, including foresight, so we can start dodging attacks left and right. And there we go. Because of the healing immunity now, 3PO and Chewie is not able to keep regaining protection every time Yoda uses basic on him and applying potency down. Obviously, both L3 there and IG, they can cleanse as well, but at least we got 3PO and Chewie almost out of here. There we go. And here, that's where the health equalization with L3 happened. Just wanted to point it out. If you wonder why didn't 3PO and Chewie die there, I almost got him out. Alright, there we go. So you can see the healing immunity really helping us out here to get these guys out. And then of course the bonus turns from Anakin really help out as well. They triggered Savior now actually, so without Julie we do not have now revives anymore, so we'll have to now speed up the process here. There we go. Alright, let's spread some more foresight. Just use basic here. Do an AoE to get rid of their foresight. Basic there, so you can see we hardly did any damage to L3. We actually healing them up when we apply debuffs on them. So up next, let's go after HK. Now HK himself as well would be hard to take out without healing immunity, just because in his kit, whenever you lose buffs, he will be recovering protection. So again, a very hard character to take out without healing immunity over that we put with Jedi Knight Anakin's basic. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, we put a hit in L3, and actually L3 had more protection than before the attack. So that's why here Anakin makes this really easy. That's why I did put first on him Master's Training, so he got plus 50% potency on top of obviously other stat boost, but the potency was really the key. Let's put a big hit over there in L3. Okay, again, let's just call Anakin to assist. Okay, trying to get IG out as well. So as you can see, we marked IG and recovered a lot of protection. So definitely you will want Anakin here to help you a little bit out, keep these guys under control. So we're only down to L3 now. Alright, there we go, swapping Terminator with Yoda. So you can see we're evading a lot, so you don't really need to pay attention to this evasion. It'll just happen throughout the battle, especially with L3. She's kind of counter-attacking and everything. Alright, come on, there we go. Healing immunity. Obviously L3 shakes it off straight away, but at least, you know, we prevented her from regaining protection. Alright, there you go, guys. That's how I completed here the Jedi battle as well, which allowed me to evade more than 10 attacks and get that max reward yet again in today's challenge on Kashyyyk. Alright guys, hope you find this video useful and helpful, showing you how I've done it. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server how are you getting on with today's challenge. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.